Okay, so we are about to go live and let's just see if we can successfully do that this time. Okay, looks like we are live, but we are having some some connection issues there. Okay, so videos is live, but some of you might be facing buffering. Actually, nobody is there yet. Uh, I just received a special request there to go live and talk something about web development, quick web development actually. Let's just see if we can do that. And I'll be waiting for a few seconds so that I can see if we get enough audience there, or actually even one audience there, if this live is going. So let me know if you can see me. I'll be waiting here for a few seconds before I get started. And yep, at least 12 people are watching. Now that is one good sign. Okay, and I know the quality is not the best yet. Okay, so yep, this is real and we are going live. And no, we are not going to talk about the big data yet. This video is actually live because I wanted to talk about quick web development, and Abhishek asked me that, hey, he was having some issues. He's a student in front-end development course, and let's just see if we can talk something about. This is going to be a good live stream for you to learn about the quick web development and quick things there. I hope everybody will be able to do so. Okay. So let me just get a few settings there right. And I think this is good so far. Okay, things are good. My screen is a little bit big. Okay, looks like it is good now. Can we go live now and talk about the web dev? Okay, it's buffering. Let me know when it's stable. I think it's going to stable within a few seconds. I'm not on the fastest connection on the world, but it will work for sure in a few seconds. Okay, let me know when we can start. Okay, so let me open up a browser there and let's talk about the web dev, quick web dev actually. And we're going to create a front-end website really quick in here using the Bootstrap and everything. I hope everybody is able to see me. Please comment if you think this is going to be good. Okay, a lot of questions are there. Any project we can make Android? Yeah, surely we can go about the live on the Android or everything. Right now, we are talking about the Bootstrap. And in case you're listening, all of you out there, I have just posted some of the good, nice GitHub repos for the React.js. In case you are learning React.js, you can use there. Okay, so surely we can start now. Okay, that's good news. Okay, so web dev. Let me give you a few quick things there. I'll be using Atom editor. I have recently shifted from brackets to Atom because I think it's much more powerful and much more easier to work around with. And I'll create a new folder on my desktop and I'll be calling it as simply, let's call it a site. I don't know why, but let's call this. Okay. And what I'll be doing is I can open up the Atom there. So let me just open a file, and it's on my desktop. And there we go, site. Let's open up there. Looks good. And Command N to create a new file. I'll save this file as simply, let's just call this as index.html. There we go. And by the way, if you're not aware of that, I always use Emmet. So let me just quickly go into the preferences there and my packages. And one of the packages that I always use is Emmet. I don't know if I'll be able to find it. There we go, Emmet. And in case you don't know what the Emmet is, it's web developer helper, and you can install it on pretty much every editor. Emmet, and there we go. It's a fast pace. I do have a free course on the Emmet. In case you're not aware of it, make sure you go there and check it out. It's really fast, so make sure you download it for your particular plugin. It's available for Sublime, Atom, Coda, Eclipse, TextMate, whatever the editor you're using. I'm pretty sure you're using one of them. Okay, so let's go there, and what I'll be doing is let's just use an exclamatory, hit the tab, and there we go. We have written a lot of code just within a few seconds. So this kind of approach you should have in case you want to learn about the web development. Okay, so let's use the Bootstrap. So go to getbootstrap.com, and let's just directly move on to the Bootstrap. It's really easy. Just click on the Get Started, and there we go. We can see some of the CDNs are there. CDN is actually a content delivery network. And you don't need to use offline CSS, offline JavaScript. You don't need that. You can just use this guy in here and can directly go there. No need to do. So it gives you a lot of pre-packaging, stylings, jQueries, JavaScript, and a lot of stuff that you can use. Okay. So please keep commenting down. Let me know that if it is going good. Okay. Hey Desh, you have awesome knowledge. Hey, thanks, buddy. And keep commenting down. It will make sure that it will give me a good boost there that yes, I'm doing great so far. And especially from you, Abhishek, keep chatting me there on the Facebook. I can know that you are there. So keep doing that, okay? And I know some of you might be following there. So I'll be pausing in between so that you can also follow along with me, okay? So the number one thing that we need is a minified CSS. Yes, we will be adding our own CSS as well, so make sure you do that, but I'll be needing this one as well. Now I can just copy paste this, or I can just use a simple style there. So let's just copy this guy, and there we go. And let's just add it in here. And I'll simply say link column CSS, and there we go. It adds up the things. Right now, it's just pointing out to our default CSS. No, we don't want that. I'll be getting a CSS, this one, min.css. Yep, copy this and go to this guy. And instead of this, I'll be just pasting it in here. Okay, so there we go. We have added the Bootstrap CSS. We don't need to download any single thing. Okay, that's good. Now, in the meantime, let's create our own customized CSS. For sure, we'll be editing a few stuff. So let's just save this with the name of style.css. Of course, I should have been creating a new folder there. Structure is really important. So let's just do that. It's a good approach. CSS, and we might need one more folder for JS. That's always a good approach. No, you should not be going there. You should be going there. Why are you not going there? Just by the way, we'll be just adding CSS there. And I think we need to do it in here. And inside the CSS, I can just cut this guy and paste in there. Why are you not going? Come on. Okay, you can just go there. Now it's good. So our index file is there, our CSS is there, our JS is there. That is good. So far, so good. And now let's do a quick test whether the CSS is being attached or not. Right now it's not. So let's just do a quick link. Oops. Column CSS. By the way, if you are again wondering why this is producing so much of the code, Atom and Emmet is responsible for that. So link is not correct here. CSS column style.css is correct link, and it's a very good time to just test out the things. So I'll be doing a simple body, and let's just call this as background color to a nasty red. I know that's not a beautiful color on the planet, but we'll work on with that. So I'll go into the index, and I have installed the Atom live server so that I don't have to do a reload again. And yes, please allow. Okay. It's taking a few seconds to launch my Firefox. Surprisingly, that's my default browser. I don't know why, but okay, so the red color is there. That is good. So that means our CSS and everything is connected. That is one good thing that you should do every single time. I know red is not a beautiful color. I'll just comment this line. By the way, command and slash for me, for you it should be control and slash for a quick commenting. Writing quick code is everything, everything, okay? So that is one thing that we have done. Now we need two more things. We need JavaScript as well, and in order to run this JavaScript, we need jQuery as well. Okay, so we don't need this optional theme. We'll need this minified JavaScript, but let's just copy this guy, copy this, and this is going to be our script. So let's just place this script just at the end of the body. You can place it after the body as well, no problem. I'll just add a script and we'll add a source there. Okay, and there we go. Oops, did I forgot to copy there? And there we go. So our script is ready. Of course, it's not going to work because we need a CDN for jQuery. So CDN for jQuery, and I always look up for my favorite cdnjs.com, one of the trusted guys. Okay, and let's just go there. And there we go. And I think we can go with the 3-point. We need this guy, jQuery.js, or jQuery minified would also work there. Okay, so let's just copy a script tag. Saves us some time, and make sure you add the script before your Bootstrap because it requires. Okay, now things are done almost. Let's go into the body. Let's just add it there, and now what I want is in here is let's just have an h1 tag, and inside the h1 I would like to have some lorem ipsum text. Okay, save that and see how does that look. And you might already be noticing that some of the stylings are already being applied there. The text is not what is the default text. It has got some font abilities and everything. So that is approach number 1. And let me quickly ask you there, because if nobody is going to be there, there's no point of me getting live there. Okay. Okay, so can you please make a video on NS3? No, not yet. I'll be answering a few questions in the meantime. And let me just quickly, how hard is programming? It's pretty easy, damn easy. But don't get stuck with C. If you get stuck with the C, you will be stuck in for forever. So don't do that. Okay, so this is going nice. This is going nice. Abhishek is still live. And there are a lot of other people who are learning. Surprisingly that, oh, by the way, I can just post it on my Facebook as well so that other people can go there. And let me just post it on the Facebook as well so that other can get benefit of this. Just wait a second, guys. Hey there, I am live on YouTube, talking on quick web dev. And let me post a link of that as well. youtube.com/Hitesh iTube. Surprisingly, that's my username. Okay, that goes on to YouTube. I know it's a little bit slow there. Streaming is a little bit slow. Internet is not fastest on our country there. Okay, but let's go back there and let's continue our development there. Okay, and okay. Let me just, before I go on there are a couple of things that you need to aware before you go on to the development there. One of the most important thing is images and fonts. That is what makes your website stand apart. Again, I repeat that. Images and fonts. So we'll first fix up the font. And I like to use Google Fonts, fonts.google.com. I think that is the URL, fonts.google.com. Okay. And make sure you use a good, nice looking font. Font is everything on the web page, font and images. Okay, and let's quickly find out a good font. And straightforward, I think I'll go for something. Let's quickly choose. Let's not waste much of the time there. And although I'm a big fan of serif fonts, but I think I'll go with this. This is nice and slim. And let's add this there and open this guy. Oops, too much of the zoom. And this is the link we need. Okay, so let's just copy and paste this link. Okay, copy this, and we need to go back into our editor and paste that. And I always like to paste these kinds of stuff at the top so that later on my style sheet is at the bottom. I can edit that. That is good. As soon as I save this, this is not going to make any difference. There we see, no difference at all. So we need to add our font family, this guy as well. And wherever you want to use this font family, you can just go there, okay? So I'll go into my style sheet, and in the entire body, I want to use this style font. And immediately you might see that the font is now changed. Looks beautiful, okay? So looks good. Now, one thing is fixed, that is our font. And you can choose your fonts. Make sure you use styling fonts and different fonts everywhere if you're going for the competition there, Abhishek. Okay, that's step number one. You can note down that, by the way. Okay. And the next thing is images. Now, images is pretty much everything. And one of my favorite websites is Pexels. A lot of stock photos, completely free with a license of do whatever you want to do. And you can see some nice and lovely photos. Make sure whatever your theme is, maybe computer development or maybe the desk selling or maybe some construction site, look out for the specific images, not just random images, okay? And by the way, I do also upload few photos there as well. And another one is Pixabay that I use rarely, but still I use it. There are a lot of others as well which doesn't have any, and all these websites are Creative Commons, so no worries about the copyright as well. That's lovely thing. Okay, so font is done, photos is done, and maybe in your competition that you're doing, Abhishek, you might need to edit those photos, and your software or your system might not have some Photoshop or any software. So in that case, you can use canva.com. Again, an online awesome web services that can edit your photos in any size, and they have a lot of prerequisites. I have used them quite a lot. And this is how you do it. Just create an account, and notice I use them quite a lot there with the designs and all of these. You can see them. And they have got a lot of template. If I open this up, it opens up a lot of things. By the way, you can use your custom dimensions as well in case you need that. But again, a lot of pre-edited templates are there. In my early days of the YouTube, my thumbnail used to come from there, but now it's not the case. I use Sketch now. Okay, I hope everybody is enjoying. Keep posting the comments there so that I can know that you are everybody. So I'll say hi there. Okay, and now it's time to use the Bootstrap. Okay, so we have set up our things, like our font is done, our images are done. Now let's go ahead and use the Bootstrap. Okay, let's go into the CSS, and everything we are gonna do is gonna be in here. And the first thing that we need, I hope everybody is aware of the grid system that the Bootstrap is. In case you're not, let me quickly walk you through what the grid system is. Bootstrap actually assumes that your entire screen, maybe your mobile screen or however wide your screen is, actually divided into 12 equal parts. Okay, and if you want to divide your screen with 2 equal parts, then you will be separating it with 6 column and 6 column. Okay, if you need a full width column, you'll say my column width would be 12. Okay, I hope you are with me. And in case you need a slightly bigger one here, smaller one here, you'll be saying this column width would be 6 and this would be 3. Again, make sure that you understand that the sum of this should be always 12 there, okay? Okay, choose your desk photo featured in there. Yeah, my desk photo got featured there. We'll use that, okay? That would be nice, okay? And let's just see if we can search for Apple desk. And I think my photo should be there somewhere. Okay, let me just see if we can find out my desk there. It's tough. There are a lot of desks there. Okay. There we go. This is my desk. So we'll use this photo there. Okay, there we go. And let me just download. There are a lot of sizes that you can download. Let me download the large guy there. And I'll download this one. And I'll save that on my desktop. In the site, I should have created a new folder known as images, structured as everything. I'll put that in the images, especially in your competition. Now let's go back there. Now I hope everybody understand what this actually, this row and column thing is. You will always have one row, and inside that you will have columns. You can have n number of rows, but your column can be sum up to 12 only. Okay? I hope everybody is with me so far. I hope everybody is enjoying as well. Okay, So people are asking me, I see, hey, I'm live, everybody can see it. Why you need a permission for that? Okay, free knowledge. Thank you, Hitesh. Yeah, knowledge is sometimes free, not all the times, but quality knowledge comes with a little bit price sometime. Okay, now let's go into the components and quickly design a website. Okay, and I'll like to give a background color to this. So let me go on to my editor and I'll go with the background color as well, BGC. And I'll use something like CA. And I think that should be a little grayish. And there we go. I know a lot of colors. In case you know, don't know what that is, flat color would be a website from which you can flat UI colors if you want some flat colors. Uh, uh, okay, Blanco asked, why 12? I don't know. That's how the framework was designed. Honestly, I don't know why they have chosen the 12 there, but that's the number they came up with. I know that's weird, but that's how it works. In the framework, you have to play by their rules, okay? I hope that answer your question. So there we go. You can ask any color from in here. Let's use this guy. You can just copy there and can go. Where is my editor? If I can find that out, you can just paste it there, and there we go. You will have the nice flat colors. I love the flat colors. There are lots of other websites. You can go with them as well. Coming back onto our topic, components, let's use, first of all, a nav bar. Okay, so there we go. There are a lot of nav bars you can go with. I'll go with this guy. So I'll click in here, press my shift key, click again, copy this, and go to my editor, wherever that is. And I'll just have in here, so just below the body. We don't need this H1 now, so we'll just get rid of that. And I'll delete this guy. We don't need you. And I'll write a comment there so that I can know where my nav bar is. So, okay, nav bar goes here. And again, I'll use command / to quickly comment. I don't write manual comments ever. And paste that, save that, and we should expect a navigation bar with nice colors and nice fonts there. Okay. That is one good thing. Now, but we don't need this kind of navigation bar. We need to edit it a little bit. Let's quickly do that. It's pretty damn easy. So here we say the brand. We can just change the brand to, what should I make? YouTube Live. YouTube Live is going to be my brand name. Save that, and YouTube Live is there. Looks nice. Okay. Incredible India says, I have to learn C it's in my curriculum. What can I say? The curriculum needs to get updated. And now after that, we have got link, and a drop down. I guess we don't need a drop down in here, so I'll get rid of this drop down. Where are you, drop down? Okay, this is drop down UL, and this is my LI. Notice everything is into the LI, so I'll select this LI, and I'll get rid of you. Save that. How does that look? Looks nice. We don't need this search box as well. I hope I'm not going too fast there. Okay. Hey, what editor do you use, Hitesh? I use Atom nowadays. I used to be a big fan of brackets, but bracket is not updating right now quite a lot. Okay, so this is our form that we need to get rid of this. This is our form, actually, the input and the submit. In case you need that, you can just keep it there. I think it's not good. I'll just get rid of this. We don't need it right now. Okay, and it should be updated. So link there, and now we need to use this li. There is one link. I'll call this as, let's just call this as home, and this will be like services. I'll hit Command Shift D. That duplicates my line. In your editor, it might be a little bit different. If you're using bracket, that's Command D. In my Atom, it's Command Shift D. In Sublime as well, it's Command Shift D. And home, services, about us. I'm just putting a random links there. I'm not pretty sure why I'm doing so. Home, about us, and products. In case you need a drop down there, you can anytime go back to this guy, and you can copy a drop down there, UL, and this is the drop down there. You can just go for this is action, another action, something else, and all these. So I hope you understand that as well. So let's just save that, and notice this is going good. By the way, I like this color. In case you don't like this, again, notice in the drop down you've got actions and everything. And okay, so let me just go back onto our editor. Okay, And Incredible India asked, where do you stay? Hey, why you want that? Sounds creepy. Okay, and I'll get rid of this link for now. I'll work on one drop down, Command X to cut that. And where is my editor? I need to arrange the things. It's getting messy. Okay, this looks good. And this looks good in here. Okay, now things are better. Okay, now things are better. I can see my navigation bar at the top. In the drop down, notice it says drop down in here. Instead of drop down, I'll say account. Save that. Notice it changes to the account. We don't need action, another action. We'll just add two links there. And I'll say sign up, and I'll say login. I know that's fictitious, but I think that is good for us. Come on, reload. Okay, sign in, sign up, and login. You can add something else, separated link, and there is a separator there as well. Right now, I'll get rid of this. We don't need divider. In fact, let's just keep the divider there. I'll hit Command X, and I'll just call this as, okay, like admin login. It should not be there, but let's just call this as spatial login. Just making some fun here. Okay, and sign up, login, spatial login. Okay, come on, that's what we have in here. Okay, and it says most probably, I guess it's exclusive. No, it's not exclusive. It's for everybody who wants to learn quick web development there. It's for everybody. I'm not saying it's exclusive for anybody, but yes, somebody requested me from the course, and the people who are in the course get special privileges there sometimes. Okay, so okay. Atom for Mac only? No, Atom is available for cross-platform Blanco. It's available for Mac, Linux, and Windows. It's cross-platform. I always use everything cross-platform because I have to teach. Okay. And what is the best web editor for Windows, Linux? I would say Atom. Atom. That's it. And you are expanding. Great to see. Yes, expanding. And Technology Hub says lol lol lol. I don't know why. Autolink, nice for Editum. Autolink for menus. Gonna skip the gym today. I'm gonna skip the gym today as well. I got a new tattoo, and that's not a good thing because it hurts a little bit at starting. So I would say, yep, I would be skipping the gym too, buddy. Okay, we are getting. Keep commenting there, Abhishek, and other people as well. Let me know that everybody is with me. So we have created our what we call this, a simple menu there. Now let me show you a quick trick as well. I'll be just opening this up in this editor. I think it would be better to just have one editor there, and paste this, and come on. Okay, now let me show you a quick trick there, because if you might want to edit some color schemes there of this guy, so what you can do, right click and click on the inspect there. That's quick and nastiest way. And now what you can do, you can see that your border color and everything is mentioned there. You can just copy this entire navigation menu. Let me just click on this, and again I'll be selecting this, and notice there is a navigation menu being available for you. So this is the entire class. You can quickly grab this class, and let's go to Atom and use this for just for the demo purposes. I can paste it exactly there, and I'll be calling like background color to be red just to show you things. And notice that now the background color is red. I know that's nasty color, but this is how you can quickly edit some colors. Okay, and let me just show you a couple of more things. Let's make it a little bit good. And I think I'm not getting very specific with the colors, but I'll talk about the colors in a second. Okay, wait with me for a few seconds, and I think I can go back in here. And notice now the color is looking good. Okay, and you might be looking that, hey, this border color is not looking nice, so we can change that as well, and we can simply say border color and make it green. And how about now? And it's not going to work just yet because we have to choose a pick up another class. And also let me show you one more thing, that if you can select this guy, like this is an active link there. If I select this, notice it again gives me colors there. These are the colors you're looking for. So you can select another class for hover and everything. So this is a quick and nasty way to just edit a few quick CSS there, and I can anytime just paste it there, and I can say like color would be all white, and notice now my active link is having white color there. I have to pick up other elements as well, just like this, and notice now all the allies will have also white color. So quick way, I would not say the best way to just deal out with the things, but yes, that's a quick way. I sometimes use it. And notice how quickly we have actually edited all of these colors. So they look nice. I can change on the hover as well, or select it as well. So this is a quick way to just get around with the things. Just saying that. Okay, and I think I liked the default colors as well much better, so I'll just get rid of this and this guy as well, save that. And I think this color scheme is looking good. Now also I would say, in case you are getting around with some competition or anything like that, using a color palette is always a good idea. Okay, and there are a lot of websites which can give you some color palettes, maybe on material design or anything. So color palette is like following a set of colors. I thought I copy paste and edit designs, but now everybody does. Yes, everybody does that. Black would be great. Yep, black. So what I was saying, that you have to use some color palettes. It's about following some themes, and that's always nice and appreciated. So just choose a good color palette there. Once you click on that, you can just keep these color palettes. So these are the colors that you'll be using throughout your web pages, and this is always use. Okay, this makes your websites much more smoother, much more awesome, even your apps as well. So follow some kind of color palettes, and in case you want to just give your website a look and feel of Facebook, so there are color palettes available for pretty much every website. Like Facebook uses these color palettes, and same is available for Twitter as well. Oops, not Tweety, Twitter. Okay, and everything is available there. Okay, what I'm saying is try to use a color palette. That's always appreciated. Okay, coming back to our web page, this is done now. This is looking good. Now next thing obviously would be maybe a jumbotron, or we can use some images there. Let's try to use a slider. Okay, that would be good. Slider. And slider is found inside the JavaScript, and they call it something different, I guess. They call it as carousel, I guess. Yep, they call it carousel, whatever that means. And you can just quickly copy and paste this. Obviously, just copying and pasting won't be working. You have to edit it a lot. And what I can do now is I can close this. I'm just code folding is a good thing. I'm folding my navigation bar because I'm done with it. And I'll be calling this as slider goes here. Enter there, and there we go. Our slider is there. Save that, and it should give us a slider in a second. Now obviously our slider is not going to work just yet. It's not a good thing. Notice, because we don't have any images being coming up from there, so that is why it's not working. We need to give it some images. Okay. And let's just see how our slider goes in and how we can just work around with that. Okay, so we do have 3, so data slide to 0, 1, 2, 3 is good. Now source is empty and alternate text is empty, and this is how our active slider goes in, and thereafter you can add just item there. So this is the division for that. Okay, let's use a couple of sources, and I'll directly pick up some images. Maybe what should I choose? Okay, let's use this guy, and maybe I can just copy the link from here directly. Copy image address. I think this is going to work, but this is not a good approach. But let's just say you should always have some images being downloaded there, and that's how it works. And notice this is looking a little bit awkward because we are directly picking up our image from the website. We should have downloaded it and made it a width according to the web page, but I just wanted to quickly show you things. Okay, And now again, I'll just copy and paste this 3 times in here, in the source in here as well. So I'll paste this guy again, and I'll copy this division, copy that, and paste that again, so that we do have 3 carousels there. Okay, not the best sliders on the world, but notice how quickly we got through that. If we could have adjusted the image a little bit there, and I forgot to comment down the slider goes here. Okay, that's not a good thing. Slider goes here, comment that out, save that. Should be good now. Okay. And in case you want to adjust some of the heights and widths, maybe you don't like this margin, maybe you don't like this padding, at any point of time, you can give an extra class there, okay? You can give it a test there and can write some CSS for that, okay? I won't be going into the detail of CSS there because it's already being there in my course, Complete Front-End Development. But I think we are going good now, okay? Now, lastly, I would also like to talk about the parallax there. And for the parallax, I would call a pixel cog parallax, one of the things that I use quite a lot. I rarely design these kinds of websites, but whenever I do, I use pixel cog parallax. Okay, there we go. We have got a pixel cog parallax there, the usage and everything. You can see how nice these parallax are, and you can just also go with that. And we'll be using this guy to have a parallax there. Okay, and let's just download this. Okay, it's downloading. Come on. Looks like I'm on a very, very slow internet. So desktop and the site. And I'll just put it in the JS. Save there. Open up my site. JS, unpack this. And we just need a parallax JS there. Okay, so I'll just drag and drop this. And we don't need anything else. I guess so. But I'll still keep all of these things. I can delete that. Okay, so we'll need to add this parallax.js as well. So let's go into our editor and add this. And I'll add a script tag there. And it's going to have a source of, where is that? I completely forgot that. It's inside the JS, parallax.js. So I'll copy this. And it's inside the JS/parallax.js. So our JS is now ready and active. So what we can do next is add this data attribute there and copy this, and we can actually go ahead inside the atom, and again we can just close this. Oops, my phone is ringing. And close this guy, and parallax goes here, comment that. There we go. And our parallax is there. Of course, the data image is not going to be there. I can just give it, show it a path of images. I guess it's not in the slash, it's in the images. Images, and I need to rename this. I'll call this as 1.png. Images/1.png, and that's it. That's of course it's not going to work yet. We need to define a few more things, but again, we can just go ahead with the parallax just like that. It's no big deal, okay? The reason why it's not working because we got an empty division there. We need to put a few things inside our division, maybe an h1 tag with some lorem of 5, just like that. So obviously we need to add a few things in here, and right now it's just interestingly behaving odd with this. But again, if you'll just go onto the course, there are just 2 videos there that talk about the parallax in detail. I cannot go into much of the detail. We are already on the 40 minutes of the live. Maybe we'll do it later on somehow with a much more plan. And I'll answer a few comments as well. Ayan says, you make it seem so simple. Yep, that's my job. That's actually a job of every teacher to make it look damn simple. Okay? And if you need anything else from the Bootstrap as well, it's just a matter of copy and paste. You need good buttons. There we go. You've got a lot of buttons there. Okay, primary buttons, success buttons, drop down, scroll, swap. So it's just a matter of copying and pasting the code, making it look good. You make things look good with fonts and images. Okay, I hope you got that. Okay, so I hope this was a quite fun section and everybody learned how quick and easy it is. And by the way, if I'll show you all of these things, let me just show you quickly. And in my section 6, the lecture number 33 and 34 are about adding parallax, just 2 lectures for 10 minutes each. And you can quickly go ahead and just go with that. Okay, so okay, let me just, and Abhishek says, let me quickly brief what we have done in here. I know we have done quite a lot. I won't be going much further there because it's already 6:30. I have a quick meeting online and I have to catch that up, okay? I hope you understand that. I'll quickly close that up and I'll summarize what we have done in here. Now, in order to make a beautiful website or following the convention, the first thing is you need good fonts, you need good images. If you need to edit the images, you can always go to canva.com, or if you have some softwares like I use Sketch, Photoshop I don't use that much, but I use Sketch, that does the job for me. You can use these kinds of things, okay? So get your font, get your images. And next thing is to use a color palette. And there are a lot of color palettes available online. Just choose any of them, it's always a good idea. Next thing is the Bootstrap. So how we got the Bootstrap, let me quickly summarize that as well. And we get the Bootstrap by simply CDN. So we create a link for the CSS just with this link. Make sure you also understand that only the Bootstrap JavaScript is not going to work. They haven't mentioned it in here clearly, but it requires jQuery. So get a jQuery CDN, okay? And then after that, and make sure you follow this in your editor as well. Like I'm first placing the jQuery link and then after placing the Bootstrap JS, okay? It needs to be in that order. Once you have done that, now the things are easy, okay? You also need to create your own CSS and everything, which we have discussed quite in detail, okay? And just grab this, and you can grab your navigation bar, your carousel sliders, and everything in here, and adding parallax. And I would always recommend this PixelCog parallax. You can see these are so lovely parallax. And again, this is beautiful because they are using good images. I hope you understand that. Okay? And watch those 2 lectures and you will be ready to rock and roll with the parallax. And for a competition, I would say grab a navigation bar, grab a good slider, add a few sections, and just use parallax. And that's it. That's what you need to do. Okay? So I'll maybe launch a few of these. So how do we resize images quickly? I would say go ahead and use Canva to resize the images. It's just a matter of uploading those images there. Here's the Canva. And you can use your custom dimensions there. Use custom dimension. And whatever the height and width you need there, you can just enter there, upload your images, adjust it there. Try to use Canva, it's fun. Okay? And you can quickly resize that. So that's one thing. If you have any, where are your courses available? Okay, that's an interesting question. Let me post it that. I'll give you a link. Oops. I hope everybody gets that link, okay? Let me just quickly show you what lecture you need to learn. Here is the link. You might be familiar with the curriculum so far, Abhishek. And there we go, adding parallax part 1, adding parallax part 2. That's it. And we are building a, by the way, we are building a project there as well, just like always we do. We never skip anything without the projects, okay? And this is what you need to do. Just learn these parallax 2 things. We have also talked about the color palettes in Canva as well, but again, just to remind you quickly, adding parallax 1 and 2, okay? That's what you need to do. Let me just go back in here, put it there. Okay, how can I put it? Okay, looks good. Okay, any more questions? You also talk name who written the comments. Thanks, more people to come. Okay, I'm not going to call up your name because your name is very funky. I know that. And yes, I would surely like to thank everybody who has come up and joined in. I'm about to release one more video on the YouTube. I hope everybody is going to love it because we are also going to have this, okay? And I think if you have any more questions, you can quickly ask, or can I just go now? Okay, Autolink, nice for Atom Editor, yep. Auto link for menus? No, it's not there.